culture. So for my concrete, what I did was I presented what it's like to be an Armenian woman living in California. No matter where we live in the world, we're always a very family oriented group of people, which can be presented in this photo here as we're all dancing and celebrating a wedding of my cousins. And we're always together and socializing and enjoying each other's time. For me personally, yes, I do enjoy that, but I also enjoy some isolation and some me time. And my number one place I like to go to is the beach, which is why I have a photo of myself at the beach. I just feel like it's the main place I could go and just be myself and just kind of clear my mind and rejuvenate after a long day. Now, for these two photos, I put them here because I felt that I learned to love anime and was allowed to go to anime conventions as later on as I grew older. This was me in year 2016 before the pandemic, and the reason I was allowed to go is because I was older and a lot of like events or sort of things I could do with my friends. Normally, I wasn't allowed to go because my parents would argue, "Oh, we don't know them," or "What if they're dangerous?" And so, when it came to developing my own identity, it was a bit of a struggle as a child. I mean, and for my behavior, I put my the three most important people in my life. Yes, my parents were more on the strict side, just like any other parent, but they were my I could talk to them about anything. They were my especially my mom was one of my best friends and also my sister. We're all really close cuz we spent a lot of time together. We were always ourselves with one another and honest and going always together. So yes, my both my parents were working. My dad being the main breadwinner until last year where he decided to retire, which he has every right to cuz he was always working hard to make ends meet and put the clothes on mine and my sister's back. And it was always that he felt that we we were good kids, so we would get rewarded, like for example going to boiling crab whenever I would get a good grade on a test, or go out to restaurants and actually enjoy small things together as a family. For my abstract, I thought that this picture represents what my vacation life is down to the bone. This is me, and of course, I went with my family in year 2013, I believe, where I was already 19 and I could have gone by myself to Cancun, but um, with finances and with my parents being as strict as they are, I went with them. Which wasn't, I'm not complaining. It was a very beautiful hotel, and I was really appreciated that they brought me along. But I believe that people shouldn't be discouraged to travel and see the world. Even though, yes, there are some harsh realities out there in the world, but a person should not be sheltered for for all their life and been told, no, you can't do this and you can't do that. Which leads me to my last photo of my two nephews. I was doing I came up with an activity to show them that yes, sand can be messy, but if you play with it carefully, you're more than able to have fun and be cautious of what you're doing. Now, any other parent or guardian would probably be like, "No, don't do this. It's going to cause a mess. What are you thinking? That's carpet. It's going to make a mess and it's going to be hard to clean it up." But no, you have your precautions. Of course, this mat right here, and I told them, you know, go at it. Use your small motor skills and sensory to learn and develop and come up with some sort of idea that they want to build. They wanted to build sand castles because they're playing with sand. And they had fun, and the end result was that anytime I would see them, they would ask me, when's the next time we're gonna do another activity? And I would always have to come up with a new activity where they could have fun and learn something along the way. I hope you learned a little bit more about myself, and I hope you have a wonderful day.